morning, everyone. I'm Leia. Today I'm going to introduce the journal article, Children's Recognition of Cartoon Voices. And this is the citation. There are 3 journal researchers in this article, and it was published in 2002. And the contents include introduction, rationale, method, results, and discussion. Talker attributes influence the processing of speech in adult listeners. When adult listeners process a speech, they will be affected by the talker attributes. Talker attributes means the traits when you talk, such as tone, or speed and volume. And these two researchers reported that 3 to 5-year-old children can recognize more easily when a word is produced by a single talker instead of multiple talkers. And this study examined 3 to 5-year-old children's recognition in talker recognition. And in this research, the researcher used 2 rationales. The first one, preschool children encode certain types of information via implicit learning. Implicit learning means children can learn language from their daily life. They can learn some grammars, but they cannot interpret how the grammar constructs. And the second rationale, the face recognition model. Face recognition model means when you see a person's face, then you will recall the person's personal attributes, such as his name, or his personality, or the gender. And the participants are 3 groups of children. They are 3 years old, 4 years old, 5 years old. And there are 24 children in each group. And the researcher used 2 kinds of stimuli. One is picture stimuli. They are 20 target character and 45 foil characters from popular children's TV and video programs. And each picture has a cartoon images on it. And there are 6 pictures in a big picture. Here is the example. Here, Winnie the Pooh is the target character, and the 5 characters are foil characters. So there is 1 target character and 5 foil characters in a big picture, and such pictures are 10 pieces. There are 10 pieces, and those pieces of picture will be presented in front of the children. And the voice stimuli are 20 target cartoon characters' voices recorded onto tape. And each character produced 2 utterances, and the utterances order will be disarranged in case the children memorize them by rote. And the procedure 1, each child seated at a table, then the experimenter will plate the tape. Then each child must answer and point out who is speaking. If his answer is correct, then the character will be named a more familiar character. But if his answer is wrong, then the character is named a less familiar character. And here is the results and discussion. This is the correct answer percentage chart, and three groups of children can recognize more familiar character than less familiar character, and there is a apparent difference of percentage rates between the ages of 3 and 4 years here. And in previous study, there are similar studies, but they didn't show such difference, because in previous study, there is one stimulus. The children need to identify a word or a picture. But in this study, the student need to respond to stimuli, that is, voice and pictures. And children recognize voices of cartoon characters they have experienced through their daily activities. That means children can learn something from their daily life, and it's consisted with the implicit learning theory. So they can learn more from their daily life. And children's ability to encode and recognize words rapidly develop in preschool children. Because based on the percentage chart, all the correct percentage rates are very high. So he can has this conclusion. And children's ability to recognize vocal sources may be an important aid to the development of spoken word recognition. So the researcher said that since children can recognize more easily, so we can train the students' listening ability from this period. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you.